Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today we have the 2017 INFINITI Q60 Red Sport. However, it's more of a review of what this Red Sport has installed rather than a review of the car itself. Because let's be honest, I've driven a bunch of different Red Sports at this point. But this one has something that I've always wanted to at least hear in person, and that is the INFINITI Performance exhaust. No longer available. Well, the Q60 itself is no longer available, but for a couple years INFINITI offered essentially a dealer installed option for the performance exhaust. It does have INFINITI up on the exhaust tips themselves. Pretty darn cool. You might also notice that this one looks a little bit different compared to normal Q60s. Well, this is our midnight edition. So we black out the wheels, put a black grille on it, and it makes this thing look miles better, in my opinion. Especially on this one, which is black on black. What I do like, before 2020, so I think 2017, 2018, 2019, you had blue tint in the carbon fiber. So if you kind of check it out, you do have blue tint in the carbon, you have blue in the gauges, and I know a couple people have left comments over the years saying they loved that and wish it stuck around. I have to say I kind of agree. It is weird that on a Red Sport they did blue in the carbon. You would think they would do red, but is what it is. So like I said, this is more gonna be, how does this exhaust sound? Because if you can find one of these in the aftermarket, this is by far my favorite exhaust I've heard for a Red Sport. It just, with the way the tones and everything work, and it's not droney, it's not obnoxiously loud, this is the perfect exhaust for one of these. Figure out why that window's not fully sealing, but so you could tell 400 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque, twin turbo V6, 3 liter. Things quick. It's going to be a quick car, but you could tell with the exhaust in the upper RPMs it's a little bit quieter than at normal RPMs, and that comes down to the turbos. Turbos act as mufflers, so you could straight pipe this thing and it still wouldn't be as loud as a 3.7. It's honestly somewhat better that way, because I feel more willing to really give this thing full throttle more often, because I'm not worried about the exhaust being stupid loud. Whereas where I spend most of the time, around 2,500, this thing has a phenomenal tone. So really under 4,000 RPM is where this exhaust is gonna shine. But See what I mean? Like that, just the tone where I'm going to be spending 99% of the time. It's just perfect. That's why, you know, I've talked to a couple of technicians that worked on this car, or the technician, I should say, that worked on this car, and some of the other technicians that heard the car. We all agree that this is probably the best sounding exhaust, best suited for the Q60. And it makes sense that Infiniti is the ones that made it. They know the car better than anyone else. They were the ones that put it together. And they're also the ones that designed it, partially. No, they designed the Q60 from the ground up. It's just the platform shared with a couple different things. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.